First met Diego in middle school. He was 1 or 2 years behind my brother and I, and we met him at the Hoyle Middle School out in the playground, and Diego used to always wear this Batman pin, so we'd always make fun of him for wearing the Batman pin. Diego is like very studious, but also a little bit of a nerd, and but always friendly to everybody, always easy to talk to, and just a great guy to be around. Diego has been a champion and a fighter for education in Texas and the idea that everybody deserves a good education. And I was struck a few years ago when he visited all of the schools in his district and then put together what I thought was an amazing report about his experience and how our public schools need to improve and the ways that they're in some ways failing our students.
Diego and I were attorneys at MALDEF together. And what I learned from him was the importance of relationships and people. I was always very frustrated with him because being at MALDEF, you have to do the work of 5 attorneys with less resources, less time, less sleep. And I always felt like he was buzzing around, talking to everybody, talking to the interns. Everywhere we went, whenever we traveled for our cases, he was always striking up conversations with people, whether it was clients or opposing counsel or the waiter at the restaurant. And I was always very frustrated with him because I felt like he needed to be more focused on his work. And what I learned from Diego is that people and relationships are the most important part of the work. And when people know that you're going to go to the mat for them, that you're going to fight for them, that you care about them, it enhances your work and it enhances your mission. And that's an ethos that I think has always driven Diego, and it's something that I've learned from him and that I've tried to carry with me as well.
I think Diego's biggest accomplishment is being able to balance all aspects of his life. I mean, he dedicates 100% to the people that he represents, all of his constituents. It's a never-ending battle for him. Combine that with his family, his wife, his daughter, and then also still finding a way to continue to make music. I think that I really respect that he's able to do all of those things, to keep pursuing the fight for justice and to still pursue his own personal passion, which is making music.
I think when we look back 10 years from now, people will see Diego as one of the state leaders who was finally able to achieve meaningful reform for our public schools. He has patiently and methodically been working towards a more equitable and fair system for our most vulnerable students, our low-income students, our English language learners. And he's done it in a bipartisan way, in a way that's collaborative, in a way that's inclusive of the concerns of the families in our school districts.
I think his legacy will be as somebody who told the truth, somebody who spoke up and wasn't afraid to speak up to people even in power, somebody who fought as hard as he could for change, and somebody who made a difference.